Do you guys ever feel yourself in that slump when it comes to your business? I think all of us do from time to time, right? We are all gonna have slumps. The important thing is how we rise after the slump. So this week I am sharing with you my top 3 ways that you can best beat the slump and get yourself back out and on track with your business. So, are you ready? Get ready, get set, let's go. Hey guys, it's Jackie Duran, Independent Scentsy Consultant. I'm getting my caffeine in with my sweet tea today. If you guys know me, I adore my sweet tea. I must have it, I must have it, I must have it. Otherwise, this doesn't function. So here we are in the beginning of March, and we just launched a new catalog. And it's extremely exciting. It's exciting because we have some fabulous products that are brand new to us and to our Scentsy customers. And it's also exciting because it's always exciting when we've got an incentive trip to begin working towards. Now, I myself have earned an incentive trip before, and let me tell you, I was completely over the moon, and it was fantastic to be able to earn that and know that my hard work paid off in the form of an earned, all expenses paid vacation. Fantastic, right? So by doing that though, you have to be able to remain consistent and constant in your business. And for some of us, now we're in the world of sales, right? In the world of sales, not only our sales, but the world in general. Think of your big box department stores, right? Not every single month they are in the black. Some months just are not as good as other months. Take, for example, probably the biggest time of the year for most of those retailers is around the holidays. So if you were to compare their sales for maybe, say, the month of November or December to their sales maybe in March or April, I'm betting you that their sales in the months of November or December are much higher than what they are in March and April. Does that mean that they're failing? Heck no, it does not. They're still working. They are still creating sales. They've got promotions going on, this and that. We have to look at ourselves as a business, and by keeping that business mindset, you will soon be able to then sink your business into that mindset. Now, I personally went to school for business and marketing, and I loved it. I loved the aspect of it all. And so when I look at different trends, I'm looking at it from a business perspective, and then I'm looking at it from a marketing perspective. How did they do that? How did they get those people in the door? How did they get their online sales so strong? How did they do it? You have to be doing your continuous market research. And for us in this capacity, market research is somewhat of something that you might think is a little silly. And I only say that because when I'm talking about market research for our purposes, it's truly doing market research probably on your phone or your tablet or your computer. And that is going to be looking at videos, looking at other pages for inspiration. Never, ever, ever do I want you to copy someone else's work. I want you to be an individual, be authentic to you. Remember, that has to do with your marketing and your branding. So it's great to be able to get inspiration from others. You certainly don't want to be the poster copy, right? You don't want to be the person who's out there just copying everything. You want to make it your own. You want to put your own spin on it. And let me tell you guys, it's super, super, super easy to do this. So top 1 for getting out of the slump is to do your market research. Take some time to look at those who are getting those sales and who are really succeeding in their business. Maybe it's somebody that you look up to or you aspire to be. And so by being able to kind of watch and get an idea for maybe either how they're running their business, how they are getting consistent marketing done, how they're getting consistent recruits, things like this Those are the things that you want to be watching for. So it also doesn't help or hurt to reach out to those people. Now, hopefully most people will just kind of give you a quick idea, point you in the direction, or maybe include you in some groups that maybe you just aren't a part of yet. And by being able to really connect and network with each other, that also keeps us from doing the dreaded copy and paste, okay? So remember, like I said, doing your market research is truly to inspire, okay? You want to look for ideas that you can then mold and make into your own. For me personally, my inspiration comes from a handful of different sources. So that ends up in my authentic marketing and my authentic business in kind of this almost like gumbo type of melting pot of all of these different ideas and influences. So I never really get one perspective. I always get multiple perspectives, and then I kind of create it and mold it to what works for me and what really resonates with me. Because again, I want to be authentically Jackie, and so by being authentically me, I have to be able to put my own spin on it. I can't just use somebody else's words. Number 2 for getting out of the slump just truly is on you. And it just is truly this. You have to get out of the mindset of, I can't, I won't, I'll never. Why can't I do this? You have to rephrase and you have to retrain your mind into that different mindset. You have to get out of the self-doubt and the negativity. If there are people in your life who are just feeding you negativity, unfollow them for a while, or maybe refocus on some others who do have that positive energy, because let me tell you, we are truly a product of our environment. So if we are truly surrounding ourselves with people who are constantly complaining, being negative, always looking for the bad instead of looking for the positive, then what are we going to end up doing? We're going to end up perpetuating that cycle, and that's not what we want to do. We want to hop out of that cycle. So whatever it is that you need to do to kind of clear the air or clear the space of that negativity, then you need to do so. Then you're going to have to be able to invest in you. So for some of us, let me just take myself as an example. I am a working mom. I have a full-time career. I run my full-time business. I have a family. I have children. I have a household. I have bills. I have groceries. I have the extracurricular fun that is out there. And then also the lovely mom guilt that comes along with all of that, that I can't be in all the places at all the times.
Do you feel me?
To get myself out of the slump of riding the train of negativity, I have to put some work in myself. So sometimes that means that my balance is off. So this might sound funny, but the way that I can best describe it is I wear different hats, okay? When I wake up and get my little one on the bus in the morning, I've got the mom hat on. Then I have to take the mom hat off. I gotta put the career hat on, and I have to go and do my job, whether I'm working from home or whether I'm in the office that day. Then I'll probably have to take that career hat off, put the wife hat on, figure out what dinner's going to be that evening, maybe call and reschedule a dentist appointment. Maybe I need to make sure the refills are put in on the medication at the pharmacy. Maybe I just need to call and schedule a payment on one of our bills. I have to put that mom wife on at some points during the day. That has to then come off. Mom hat comes back on to be able to cook dinner and interact and take care of the older kids too, and make sure that everybody's kind of syncing and jiving and where everybody's at. Then I get to put my business hat on. So the Cincy hat then comes on. I get to work with some of my team, catch up on emails or messages that maybe I hadn't gotten to in that same day, or maybe it was from the day before and I'm still getting caught up today. But by switching hats throughout the day, if one of those hats is filled with some negativity, okay, I'm a mom, people. There's a Doc McStuffins episode. Go ahead, laugh. There's a Doc McStuffins episode in which Doc goes to her friend's house and it's for a birthday party and they're going to be playing with Bubble Monkey, and Bubble Monkey is amazing because Bubble Monkey is this toy that blows millions of bubbles when you turn her on. But Doc brings her home to cheer up her little brother Donnie, and Bubble Monkey just isn't working like she should. Where's the bubbles? Doc puts on her magic stethoscope, brings Bubble Monkey to life. Bubble Monkey begins playing with the other animals and taking her hat off because they're playing tag, and whoever has the hat is it. As Bubble Monkey is passing the hat, it's filled with gooey, ooey bubble mixture because that's what's in Bubble Monkey's head, because, spoiler alert, Bubble Monkey has a cold and one of her tubes is leaking bubble stuff. So as she passes the hat to the other friends, what's happening is they're getting covered in the bubbleness goo every time they put the hat on. So that's the same thing. If you're putting on maybe your mom hat or your wife hat or your career hat or whatever hat, and you're putting it on and it's oozing negativity, when you take it off, it's gonna be transferred into the next hat and the next hat and the next hat. And what happens? Pretty soon, those areas of your life that maybe didn't have negativity are soon getting gummed up with it. We have to be able to create that true life balance between work, career, mom, wife, husband, daughter, family, and our business. We have to, it's essential. Maybe for some of you that's going to get a massage every so often. Maybe for some of us it's a happy walk through Target all alone with no children. Maybe it's going out with some girlfriends. Maybe it's vegging on the couch and watching Netflix with the kids. Whatever it is that helps you to center and bring you back to you, you need to make sure you are also working in to your weekly routine. It's important, it's imperative, and it's only going to bring you to be a better person whenever you're wearing all those different hats. Number 3 in getting out of the funk, guys, I'm gonna be brutally honest here. It takes some hustle. That's right. There is no magical wand that is going to make your business succeed. You've got to put in the hustle. You have to figure out what it is that you want out of your business. Is this a hobby? Great, work it as a hobby. Pay no attention to this video. If it's a part-time or a full-time business that you're wanting this to be, to create and generate that business income by building a team and growing your business, then these are the things that you need to do, and you have to get your hustle on. So get that hustle on. You need to create yourself routines for the week. How are you going to work your business? Take a moment out of your Saturday or Sunday or whatever day it is that you have time to make a plan for the week. Just like I sit down on Saturdays and I do my meal plan for the entire week for groceries, I'm also planning out my business week and how I'm going to work my business that week. What is it that needs to be done? Do I have a party that's going out? Do I need to do an online party? Am I talking to some people who are interested in the opportunity? What are those things? Make a list, put it in your planner, put it in your phone, create a note. Whatever it is, get a dry erase board like I have on my wall. You need to be documenting it, and then that way you can hold yourself accountable. That doesn't mean that every single week you're gonna get to every single thing that you wanted to do. In a perfect world, yes, this happens, but we live in reality, and let me tell you people, those mom hats, those career hats, those after school activity hats, all of that can create roadblocks for us, but we just simply have to jump over them. That means that our hustle has to kick in. So the things that didn't get done today need to be put on tomorrow's list. If it's not that urgent, put it on next week's list, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself, because then what's going to happen The negativity is gonna seep in. You're gonna feel that failure, and that's not what we want. This is what we're avoiding. So don't stress yourself. If it's not urgent, put it on the next week. Put it in 3 more days, whatever you need to do. My point in all of this today to share with all of you is that we can get beyond the bump in the road. You can overcome the times when your business is in a slump. You have the magical power within yourself to do this. It takes a little bit of concentrated effort on how you're going to do it, because just as with any goal in life in general, you have to have a goal, you have to plot out ways in which you're going to achieve that goal, and then you have to have the ways in which you did those steps and then repeat them for the next opportunity. By completing this entire cycle, you guys are soon gonna find yourself in a very consistent path with your business. And isn't that, if you're watching still, hopefully you are, that this is why we're doing what we're doing? This is what we're striving for? I am. So if you guys are with me, comment below. Give me a thumbs up. How are you motivating yourself? How are you getting yourself out of the slumps when they occur? What is it that you do? What is it that you do that centers you and brings you back to you and allows you to let go of all the other negativity and drama and whatever else it is that's bogging you down? Let us know. Guys, on the last note, I am completely revamping my entire branding, and it's truly and honestly a thing I'm doing for me, because I am type A and I do like things in a certain way, and I've put things off and I've put things off, and I'm like, oh, I'm finally gonna do it. So if you guys happen to notice some new branding, some different graphics, things like that that are happening, if you follow me, then that's truly what it all is about, is I am truly creating my brand. Finally, I'm tying it all with a big, pretty bow. So that's what I'm currently focused on, along with all of the other hats switching all throughout the week. But if you guys are ready to join this business with me, if you aren't already, all you have to do is follow the links in the description below. For all of you along the journey with me already, you know I adore you all. Thank you all, and until next week, peace, love, happiness. Bye.